Mornings- Good morning, students. In the last class, you all learned about the velocity time graph. So today we will be deriving the equation of motion using the velocity time graph. What are actually the equation of motion? Equation of motion are actually giving us the relationship between initial velocity u, final velocity v, distance covered s, acceleration a, and time t. These three equations are v is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square minus u square equal to 2as. So these three are the equation and we are going to derive it. First of all, we will consider the situation. We are considering an object moving with uniform acceleration along a straight line. Uniform accelerated motion means that change in velocity is constant, or we can say equal change in velocity in equal interval of time. Now, second assumption is that we are taking the initial velocity, any value of that, but initial velocity is not zero. It means that if I am observing any object, that object is already moving with some initial velocity. So in this graph, I have not shown the graph from 0, right? I am showing with point A. It means that object is having some initial velocity at time t equal to 0. So here I have mentioned the body has initial velocity u at point A, and then body accelerates uniformly in time t, acquires a final velocity v at point B. Now, if you observe the graph carefully, OAU, body accelerates uniformly, so it will be a straight line as you all have learned in time t. So, OC is equal to t, right? Now, in that particular case, BC is V, that is same as OE. OE is equal to BC equal to V, and OC is equal to AD is equal to time t. So three terms are there, U, V and T. Now first equation. First equation is, that is, we will find the acceleration of the graph. This is the actual graph of the object when it's moved uniformly. Or we can say when the object is moving with uniform acceleration. So graph will be like this, right? Now, we will calculate the slope AB. Then that slope is always equal to the acceleration, that is equal to slope of AB. And slope in journal, what I told you in a layman term, or just learn about this, perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular here is BD and base here is AD. So BD upon AD, BD upon AD. What is BD? BD is BC minus DC, that is V minus U. V minus this is, and here I have mentioned A is equal to V minus U upon T. Cross multiply, AT is equal to V minus U, and when you will be taking U, so the value is V equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion. For the second equation of motion, we will be calculating the distance time graph. In the case of distance time graph, what I told you that the area under the graph of velocity time graph give us the distance covered. What we are observing, this particular graph AB, and this is the whole area. This area is divided into two parts, area of rectangle plus area of triangle. Sorry, this is area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Area of triangle, this is right angle triangle, so half into base into height. Base is AD and height is BD. BD, again we will be taking V minus U. So what you are observing? Area of triangle ABD, area of triangle rectangle OADC. Triangle area half into base into height, area of rectangle length into breadth. So half into BD into AD. Base is AD, that is time, and height is BD. Area of rectangle, length into breadth. AD is time, BD, again BC minus GC, that is V minus U. OA, that is U, and OC is T. So half T V minus U plus UT. From the first equation, V minus U is equal to AT, I am putting it here AT. So I am taking this second term as a first term according to the principle of commutative property, right? So half AT square. So this equation is the second equation of motion, giving us the relationship between distance, initial velocity, time, and acceleration. Now you can observe once more. We can take the whole area for calculating the distance. In the second equation, we divide it into first part and second part. But for the third equation, we will take it the complete figure OABCO. And my dear student, try to observe this particular figure. This is nothing but the trapezium. So area of trapezium is OA plus BC. OA is U, BC is V complete, and the distance between the two is time. So I will be explaining you here. Distance traveled is equal to area under graph AB, area of trapezium OABC. Half into sum of parallel side into distance between the two. Half sum of parallel side OA and BC, and distance between the two is OC. OC is nothing but time. OA is U and BC is V. From first equation, T, what is the first equation? V is equal to U plus AT. So T, or you can write down V minus U is equal to AT, and thus T is equal to V minus U upon A. So putting this particular value, T value in here. So half V interchanging V plus U. Denominator we are taking it as 1. So T V minus U upon A. What is the formula in maths you all have learned? A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. So on cutting that, V square minus U square. On multiplying the denominator, 2 into 1 into A, that is 2A. Cross multiply, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. This is our third equation of motion, right? So again I am writing all equation of motion. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, and V square minus U square equal to 2AS. So these are the equation of motion. So whenever you will be doing the numericals, my dear student, first write down all the three equations on the top, then write down the data given in the question, and then try to solve it using any one of the equation. PDF of these derivation of equation I am attaching along with it, and please do it and do these equation and send it as an assignment. Thank you.